And welcome back. So today is Wednesday, and still working on the 92 Trooper, and I keep calling it a 94. It's actually a 92. Um, and so I got the engine out. So this is now the engine bay that is really filthy dirty. I was told by my wife that just get the other engine in, so I am not doing the full clean and not doing I was thinking about pushing this out into the driveway and doing a pressure wash inside, and I think I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to scrape out some of the real nastiness with a wire brush and call it good. What I wound up doing is pretty much removing the transmission. Now, I wasn't able to get the transmission out because my Y pipe is rusted in, and that's the exhaust pipe crosses underneath the transmission. I need to get that out of the way for me to get the transmission out all the way. Now the transmission's kind of moved out of the way. I'm going to work on getting that Y pipe out. But what I wound up having to do is just pull back the transmission. I used a load binder and took a chain from the rear axle to the transfer case, and I pulled it back. And the whole reason is that if you look at the torque converter there that came with the engine, you'll see that the torque converter sticks out about 6 inches beyond the engine, and that's actually keeping you from being able to remove that engine because it's just in the way. This engine right here, I'm going to start stripping it today for all the parts that I need on it. I'm going to need to take the knock sensor off, one of the exhaust manifolds, pull out the spark plugs. Some of the other sensors are going, and because I bought some new sensors. And underneath the timing cover, I'm going to be pulling off the idler and the little expansion compressor that holds the timing belt together. And then I'm going to be putting a new timing belt that I just got from Rock Auto, and intake needs to come off of this one. So I've got a bit of work to do. Got to strip this one down, move some parts over, make this one up to snuff, good enough, and then I'm going to put it back in there and hopefully get that done within a couple days. Putting this back together, it's going to be tough. I can tell you right now. The clearances in there are just so tight. In order to get the transmission out, I had to get into the interior and pop what was it, the shifters. I needed to get those off in order to get to all of that. It just takes a lot of disassembly. So going to continue working on that. I'm still waiting on my 675's throttle position sensor, and gosh, that's about it. I'm kind of in the throes of this, and I just really want to get it done. I'd really like to see this engine running, but I just know it's going to be a ton of work. All right, see you tomorrow.